do you think changed second half as far as when they got on that run and you guys couldn't really stop the tide there?
Yeah, they really executed off of our turnovers, unfortunately. I think we did a nice job in the first half of being able to make plays for each other and being really unselfish and sharing the ball. But when we had consecutive turnovers in the second half, they feed off of that, especially in this environment, and they were able to go on a spurt, go on a run, and take a 9 or 10 point lead, and they're down 10. It's tough to battle back. We did, but unfortunately we couldn't come all the way back.
What's causing the turnovers tonight?
That's a good question. I think some of it's a little bit of lack of focus. Obviously we want to try to get the ball to our scores, but I think another thing is people are pressuring us, and we got to be strong with the ball and just continue to make some good decisions. It was evident tonight that we did make good decisions at times, and at times we didn't. So turnover situation is definitely something that we have to get corrected, and I'm confident that we will.
Even with the loss, did this kind of feel like a step in the right direction, maybe?
I think we did play better. This is one of our better games we played, but when you lose, you never feel that way, especially to in-state rival. So 6-point loss, still a loss either way. So we're looking for real wins, not moral wins, unfortunately. But definitely some bright spots tonight. Just got to continue to try to put it together for a whole game.
But you was actually finding a lot of passing opportunities. Was that kind of the game plan? Or?
Not necessarily the game plan. I figured they would double me. Today I didn't know if it was just going to be me and the rest of the post guys, but they only sent 2 at me and sometimes 3, so I was trying to find open guys.
What do you think? What turned the tide in the second half? You guys were really out rebounding and playing hard, obviously, but then they just went on that spurt and you guys couldn't hold it together.
Yeah, we just turned the ball over too much. It was playing pretty plain and simple as that. They scored a lot of our turnovers and stuff, so that was pretty much the difference in the game, and our free throws too.
It's 3 straight games with 18 turnovers. Is it kind of the same problem every game, or something new tonight, or what is the issue?
Our decision making, obviously ball handling and stuff like that. So it's just something we got to get better at.
Did you look for your shot enough tonight, do you think?
I wasn't necessarily concerned with scoring the ball. I should have scored more, but obviously I'm not going to try to just get shots up, just to get shots up. When I had the ball, I didn't see any open looks for myself or shots along with the stuff. So I just got to learn how to do better when they double me and try to create different opportunities for myself offensively. But I'm not just gonna just shoot just to shoot it. But like you said in the first half, I was trying to find open guys.
Did they change?
We were get it down low, they're kicking out. We had a lot of open threes. I was able to get a couple shots off and get going a little bit. But it's just that 5-minute stretch that we had in the second half that really was hard to come back from.
You guys feel like you need like an in-game reset button at times, just to sort of when things are starting to go bad? It just seems like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, obviously we don't really hope for that, because we want to play the best teams possible, and we want to play Iowa State at their place. We want to beat Iowa State at their place. We want to beat Virginia Tech at their place, and it's tough looking back at these games. But we just have to keep moving forward. And, obviously we're going to be shorthanded if we put it up and come back as soon as possible, but we just have to keep fighting and keep moving forward.
How do you guys not force things when things are going bad, like that happened a couple games in a row? Is there something you guys can do to maybe calm down, or what's your kind of prognosis on that?
Yeah, obviously it's probably a lot can go in my hands, just getting the ball and just calm everyone down and just run the offense. But obviously we're a ranked team, so there has to be a happy medium to what we want to accomplish on the offensive end. But it comes down to getting stops on the defensive end. There's a stretch where they hit a lot of threes in that zone. That just can't happen. We did a really good job in the first half guarding the man-to-man, and switching our zone a little bit. We did a good job with that. But like I said, there has to be a happy medium when we want to go and we don't want to go.
How do you go in the first half and the second half, 12 turnovers? What did you start doing wrong in the second half?
I think in the second half we started speeding ourselves up, and they were going on those runs, and we weren't executing like we wanted to, and I think that really led to those turnovers.
Has that been kind of common in the last 3 games, you think, the same kind of problems, or something?
Yeah, it's getting better, but yeah, it's really something we need to work on. Whenever they're making those spurts, we can't let the spurts keep going. We have to knock down a shot and at least get a shot and execute when they're running.
What was better tonight?
I think our effort tonight was a lot better. Throughout the whole game, we were really pushing it, and had them on their heels for most of it, and I think that was big for us.
You guys feel like